Welcome to DeFi, Dharma and Liberty. Here today we've got a quick product review of Splassive by the Splash network. So this is not financial advice, this is just a review. Basically we got a protocol that is a fork of Drip network from Binance Smart Chain. Now if you've heard of that before, then you may know exactly what this is all about. This is a fork of it with some improvements. So here is the first page you get to when you hit splassive.com, and it tells you there it's a project developed by the Splassive team. The official token is Splash. It's on the AVAX chain or Avalanche chain. Deflationary, it's censorship resistant. It's built on a robust, truly decentralised blockchain. The recommended exchange for trading Splash is the well. The well is where you trade, so you hit trade there, that'll take you to the well. It stops you from having to pay a 10% tax. Then you have the tap, which is staking, and then the shore, which is a liquidity farm, so you can earn yields off the protocol itself as trades are being conducted. So let's go to the well. So here you can see the price is currently $13.30. It launched just yesterday, so it's already gone up over $10 in 24 hours. So I'm expecting it to hit $20 within the next probably day or two. Then who knows from there, really could be quite exponential. If you follow Drip at all, Drip hit at $190. It's back down to around $70 or so now, I think. So there's quite a lot of growth still to be had here. So if you're getting in under $100, you're probably getting a great bargain. So this is where you go to purchase Splash. You just put in how much AVAX you want to spend. Slippage tolerance is automatic. You just hit buy, and then that'll give you how much Splash you just purchased into your wallet. You don't get subjected to that 10% tax, so you want to buy through here, not through Trader Joe or Pangolin, any of those exchanges, because they don't have the liquidity, and so the price will be a lot different, and you'll have to pay that 10% tax. So you can see the liquidity locked up. They got 15,673 AVAX locked up. It's doing very well. Next we go to the tap. This is where you stake. So you stake the amount that you've got there. Enter the amount of Splash you've got. Hit approve, and then deposit. But before you do that, you will have to enter my address down here, preferably if you choose to be part of my team. I'll explain to you what benefits you get joining my team in a moment. And then you hit update once you put in my Wave starter or my crypto address, my wallet address in there. The shore is just where you farm, so you earn yield from the liquidity by providing liquidity for the farm, for the protocol. So first ever deflationary daily ROI platform on AVAX. Before we go ahead, I should explain to you, you will want to onboard first if you haven't already. Set up your MetaMask and go through all that. Find a video how to do that if you don't have that done already. You go to chainlist.org, and that'll set up the AVAX chain for you automatically. You just hit AVAX chain, and then that'll be in your MetaMask wallet. Then you want to go to maybe a centralised exchange, transfer your fiat currency for AVAX, transfer that over. So some exchange like Binance or Crypto.com, for a Crypto.com referral where both of us get $20. Look in the description below this video. So here we have the Splash network, the TAP, compounding like a boss, onboarding system, whale tax, the shore, and the roadmap. So the Splash network is by the Splassive team. It's on the AVAX chain, as I already mentioned. Yeah, they recommend that you should use the Whirl contract to avoid that tax, so on and so forth. Next, the TAP, that's where you stake. I already explained that. Compounding, this is where the real power comes in. So you only pay a 5% tax on compounding transactions instead of the full 10% via other transactions. This 5% tax goes into the TAP pool that's used to pay the ROIs daily, plus referral bonuses. The splash from this tax is also paired with AVAX from the Shore liquidity staking, as I already explained. So you will earn a yield from providing liquidity. Your deposit and your airdrops and your rolls or your compounding is what works out your net deposit. So that's your equation there, and then minus any claim. So when you claim, that'll take some off your net deposit. So you want a high net deposit value because that is what is going to pay you daily. That's what your ROI, daily ROI, will be based on, that net deposit. It's up to 360% of your initial principal amount, or 180 days, depending what comes first. So if you're compounding, that blows it out more and more. So it lasts longer than your 80 days if you're compounding. So that's just 180 days if you take it out and you start claiming. Onboarding system, yeah, so any recruiting you do is very beneficial. However, you do need what's called the wave token, and that ties into the DAO. So you get a 2.5% deposit when people in your team compound. So it's very beneficial that people on your team compound for you as well as themselves. That's the power of compounding. So for your first downline, you'll need 5,000 wave in your wallet. For anyone they recruit, you need 10,000. For anyone your third line down, you need 20,000, and so on. It just goes up by 10,000. So 10,000 is about $50 right now. So it's not too bad. So you can start off with a low amount of 5,000 for $25. Then when you get that $25, you can claim it out of your earnings, purchase another $25 worth, get your 10,000, and so on, and just keep building your stack of waves. So as people within your team start recruiting, you can earn off those compounds. Whale tax, this is a brilliant addition that is different to the drip. So if somebody has a 1% of the total supply, they'll get an extra 5% tax. They have 2% of the total supply, then they'll be taxed an extra 10%, and so on. So it's very good to disincentivize whales and keep the protocol more balanced. Yeah, the Whirl, that's just where you purchase it. I already explained that. And the roadmap. Roadmap is so the pre-sale, which has already been, the launch, which is yesterday, and then we've got an NFT game coming up in 2 to 3 weeks after the launch. So that'll be exciting. It'll no doubt be a very popular game, and the earnings from that could be very good, going off some of the other games that have been getting around lately. Then we got the farm, which is going to be launched within the game, so extra earnings within the game. That'll be exciting. So the earnings there will be great. Then we got the awesome DAO, which will be exciting to see how that all works out and how Wave works with that. That'll probably really explode the value of Wave. Also, I mentioned Splassive Tracker. So this is the only place you should go to check out the price. Pangolin or Trader Joe will not have the correct price because they don't have the liquidity. Of course, as people do sell into those dexes, they will have liquidity and the price will be slightly different though. So your best place to go is Splassive Tracker. Is compounding, the exciting part. So here I already entered in initial purchase amount. Highly recommend $1,000, 2%. So say you compound for the first 60 days, which I'll be doing. Then, so that's 100%, including weekends. Start date today. Hit calculate. So I'll put this in the link in the description below. You start with an investment of $1,000, then your principal grew to $3,281. So you took out nothing in that time. You effectively made $2,281 in that 60 days. Then you might want to start claiming. Depends on your risk reward that you're after, your strategy. So this isn't financial advice. Do your own research as always. So after your initial 60 days, you can start claiming. So you got 180 days all over again, and you start claiming, say, 25%. So that's 85% reinvestment or compounding. So include weekends, and that starts on the 5th of December, being 60 days from now. So you start claiming your 25% from then. Hit calculate now, and that'll show you your principal has exploded, and your net profit is exploded. And down here you start claiming, say, $984 on day 60, and so on. It just starts exploding your daily earnings, and you'll be sitting pretty on a passive income. This isn't including the token going up in value, which it's doing, so that'll explode it even more. So this really is crazy money. At that time, the price will be high, no doubt, at that time, because following the path of drip went up, like I said earlier, to $180 per token. If this does that, then you'll be earning thousands a day in a shorter period of time. So highly recommend $1,000 to get started. If you do that, then you get those benefits of airdrops from being on my team, and you'll get to your goals a lot quicker. You'll be paying your bills in no time. So yeah, play around with the compound interest calculator and work out your strategy. Talk about it in the Telegram group or Discord group, and let's see what works best, see what we can do together, how we can grow this team, how we can grow your team, things like that. So have a play around, very exciting stuff. Oh, and join us in the Telegram group and Discord, which I'll put below. Again, as soon as you join, want to go to the tap, purchase, swap your AVAX over to Splash, right here, in the well, right there, hit buy, next, go over to the tap, put in my address there, hit update, and then it'll let you deposit. But first you got to hit approve, so it's allowed to spend your tokens, then enter the amount, and then go over, and then you're done. Once you've hit max, it will see how I've got 0.8 there. That's because you have to round it down. It won't allow you to put in a uneven amount. You will need to round it down to the nearest, so factor that in and then hit deposit, and here's where you recompound each day or claim, whatever you want to do. Basically that's it. Now for joining my team, if you join and you put into the tap 10 to 25 splash, you'll get an airdrop bonus of 1 splash. 25 to 75, you get 2 splash bonus. Then from 75 to 99, you get 3 splash airdrop bonus. Anything over 100, you get 5 splash bonus, and anything over 200 will have 6 splash. And there'll be airdrops each fortnight rather, so every second week. Then we'll have any bonuses for people who are recruiting well, things like that. So I'll keep you all updated on what those rewards are. So that's about it. Let's build this team. Let's earn some massive passive income with Splassive. Namaste, crypto lovers. Stay free. Peace.